evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another incredible episode of Injustice.
Injustice.
We are joined this evening by most of the crew. We are missing Cameron tonight, but we still do have our volunteer fill-in temporary character. Um, for Moraine Thassa, Devin will be with us probably for a couple more episodes. So we do have a full stack of 6 players, and we are going to jump right into the recap for tonight, which I forgot to prep AJ with the fact that it was definitely going to be him, as he is the
Oh,
last one in
don't
the
worry. I
cycle.
knew this, and
Okay,
I have thought about it.
brilliant.
Um, I am so certain that I have forgotten details
As per
because I was
usual,
actually
you'll do
dying.
your best, and I will step in.
Hell yeah.
So let's
Um,
go ahead and jump
so
into it. Yeah.
what I do remember is that we started out in these ruins that we were in. They were the Elven ruins, where we found our newest compatriot, um, and his friend. Those were the 2 people we were sent to go and recover, directed to do so by the leader of the Pale Orcas. That is the name of somebody that I've forgotten the name of. Um, but we needed to do that so that we could get access to like the guild hall, kind of try and get our feet here, so that we can gain access to this like bidding pool, the auction, um, that has the little crown piece that we're looking for. Not the crown piece, but that's how my brain remembers it. There's like a crystal with the like alien dudes that we gotta get in response to our powers. We're gonna put people back together, remake them. This is one of the ones. We gotta go get it. So that's why we did all this. We picked up in the ruins, and in those ruins, um, we, I believe, it started like just trying to make sure everybody was stable. Um, the individual that we had found, that names are names. Um,
Yeah, Jovi.
he Yeah, Jovi. He's a water person and likes water, and had not been in water for quite some time, and was not having a good time about it. Um, there are mechanical names for those things, but I think I covered it. Um,
Sure, he's an Azarketti.
yeah, I said that. Water people. So we have we picked up and kind of tried to make sure everybody was okay. Jovi was not doing so hot because of the fact he was out of water, and also was missing an appendage, a leg, right? Um, So that was a whole thing. Um, and we really didn't know how to really help him the best, other than get him out of there. So we did a little bit of further investigation in the room that we were in at that time. I missed the end of the session prior, so I don't know exactly like if that's just where we found him or exactly how we wound up in that room. But um, while we were there, we wanted to kind of poke around, just see what there was to see before we went out, since it was a tiny little room. And I believe that it was our lovely Oleander who found this like ghostly creature in a desk. I think a poltergeist is what we realized it actually was.
Tango Top.
Was yeah, um, was this like a child elf ghost, and tried to be really scary, but not seriously. We came to find out later, or maybe just Toph roasted. Come to find that out later. Um, but had a little interaction. We also discovered that there was a staircase to a lower level, which is important for later reasons, and for more than one reason. A divine voice told us probably shouldn't do that, um, and so we probably didn't do that, and decided to leave. And as we
Divine
were,
voice.
yeah, hey, it's true. As we left, we saw Kai went to the edge of a little pier because, you know, where else would you go? Almost like fell into the water, being distracted by magical like firefly things. Um, Turned out Kai was being lured by a creature, and managed to not get tricked, did not go into the water, and as we were actually exiting, saw like this little water creature, like crest, kind of come out and like look at us a little bit, and then
The river
go
drake,
back
yes.
to its business.
Mhm.
Um, and we went set up camp. Um, Nothing really wild happened overnight. Just standard, right? And I don't think anything happened, right? The overnight.
That's true.
Big
Yeah,
character building.
yeah, yeah. We talked to each other a little bit. It was pretty cool. Um, but we awoke and returned back into town. Before doing so, let Jovia back off into the water. At which point, to mention he had been, lost a leg, was struggling, doing okay, all things considered, but struggling to move. Plopped into the water and was perfectly at home. Comfy, didn't look impeded at all, which is great news. Um,
Yep, he had been magically healed. He was drained and hurt, but he was no longer like had an infectious wound. So
yeah. Um, so we returned back to the Pale Orca like guild hall, and this time it was much more populated than it was the last time we showed up. When we initially went in, it was
you did miss the part
like
where Vesper
really
almost fell
early.
into the river.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But we can move on.
that's true. That's true. Um, Nonetheless, Pale Orca area. We got some weird looks, but managed to find our way to a little kid leader that isn't actually a little kid, but is our age. Um, what is his name, please?
Radovid Jace, but he
Thank
goes by David.
David. So David welcomed us into his office. At which point we basically did the song and dance of "Hey, everything's done," and gave general info dump. The most important thing I think that came of it was a little bit of understanding, at least player level, of um, Debin's character, who is named Moraine.
Yes.
Look at me with names.
Yeah.
I don't have Boundary up yet. I'm slow today. But kind of found Moraine standing to be a little bit lower than maybe we would have initially expected. At least Kai expected. I don't think that anybody was being led any type of way. Kai just assumed that he must have been a little bit higher up. Who knows? And maybe he is. And the information that David decided to drop on us for whatever reason was I don't know why he trusted us. Maybe it's really top secret and he just trusted us for some reason. The information of which I'm speaking of is that he's going to war, which is not a surprise, but is looking to use firebombs, which is big spooky because everything is just made out of wood here. And I don't just mean like the land, everything is made out of wood. So not only would you be risking burning down all of the like houses and shops and everything like infrastructure, but you will also be burning down the actual land.
Yeah, and the reason why he wanted to keep was because he could store the alchemist fire at the keep because it was not made of wood.
Exactly, yeah. So, as I said, with the like dungeon in there being important earlier from the ruins, he was interested in that to store everything down there. We did advise that he probably not send anybody there unless they want to die because we got the spookies. And we kind of implanted some ideas of maybe instead of doing fire bombs, maybe we can instead just lure your enemies down there with promise of riches, and they'll go down there and die anyway. And then we got into the age-old question of, well, if my enemies go down there, what if they're good enough to get all the riches that are down there actually, and like not die? And that was a whole fun little circle. But after that whole circular conversation ended, we ended up getting our reward, which were the Ghost Touch daggers, and those are signifying our like membership of the Pale Orcas, so we're now Pale Orcas. And in addition to that, we have weaponry that can now damage ghosts. Important to note is that if you don't wield daggers like a feathered friend of yours, the rune of Ghost Ouch can be imbued on your other bits, transferred to your preferred weapon. So that's
Or your hand wraps, if that may be the case. Yes.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I believe
before,
that's everything.
Yeah, before I forget, make sure everyone goes to... Who turned off the light? Make sure everyone goes to the items tab in Foundry and scrolls down to find the Pale Orca dagger and put it on your character sheet.
David did also give us some information. Once we told him that the ruins were elven and they were very old. Apparently, when Gaffer was first taken, there was a battle against the elves, and many people thought that the elves built the keep after the battle, but it had obviously been there for much longer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we realized it was like pre-Veo or something, right?
Yeah. That was a big part of the revelations. I don't know if that was last episode or the episode before, but the party did realize that that particular structure had been in place since before the Veo and is likely one of, if not the location from whence the elves did their research that, according to the lore in the books, seems to indicate led to them creating the Veo. Bunch of ifs and maybes, and we don't know for sure because it was a long time ago, but it is kind of revelationary, is that the word? That you found evidence to suggest the Veo didn't just appear out of nowhere, but were perhaps prayed for, summoned, created. So
I think the biggest mystery, because I don't think it was clarified whether or not the Veo were made by the elves or if they were actually just brought here by the elves.
yes, indeed.
At least I was unsure. I assume that was the general consensus.
I'm sure that too. Well, yeah, this is great question. So, party, fine, great work, AJ. Go ahead and give yourself an evergreen hero point and 10 additional experience points, bringing you up to 985. Should be.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're 15 points away.
Yeah, how torturous. Who would do that? So that brings us to really what happened to my light. I had a light. One of you had lights on.
Cameron? No, it would have been, I think.
Kijani.
I mean, it was several of us.
No, that was yesterday.
No, I mean just on this particular scene. I don't know if you guys are in Foundry, but it's like dark here because there's no lights in the scene. I could just make a scene light, I guess.
You not make it daytime?
Yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't work that way.
I don't know. Hey Sid, does the effect have a timer on it?
Yeah, but I just added it when I moved you guys here.
Sure. So 4 minutes ago, the vertex of light was applied, but how long is the ability supposed to last for? Does it have like a set time on the? That's my only thought, is that it timed out.
No.
Never mind.
Until you use it again. Oh, or for 1 minute, whichever comes first.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right. So, as you all are gathered in the Pale Orca Guild Hall, in the office of David, kind of going over the details of you had just been going over the details of the Elvish Keep, and I believe that there was some more roleplay conversation to happen here, and we cut it short. So let's go ahead and get right back into that, as he has passed each of you your gold reward. I hope you all added that 5 gold each, like you did last week.
It was 5 gold?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Last session we were given
Are
one
you sure it wasn't a
platinum.
platinum? It was
Where
a
was the
platinum.
platinum come
Oh,
from?
that's what it is. 10 gold.
I
10
also,
gold apiece.
yeah, I remember
Sorry.
I had that same thought.
I was like,
I was like,
Okay.
why
One
do I have
platinum
a
apiece.
platinum?
You're right. You're 100% right.
So we're here also to talk about why we're here in Gaffer as well. Um, we are looking for an auction. We've heard there's a specific thing we're looking for as well. And you already know that we have. Oh, does he already know that we have there's bounties on us? We talked to him about that at all?
You talked to Moraine about that a little bit.
Okay. We also have.
excuse me, sir.
We are from Astroport.
Long way from home.
Not been home for 10 years.
Oh. So you originate
You know
from
what-
Astroport.
Do you know anything of bounties from Astroport?
Bounties. Oh, I don't really keep up on them myself. There are a couple of bounty hunters in Palorcas, but we really only focus on extremely heinous stuff. And mostly local. There's plenty
There
of
are bounties.
politics and money here in Gaffer without going far afield.
Reasonable enough. There is a bounty out on us. We're blamed for an attack that happened 10 years ago.
Blamed for.
We didn't do it. He was 10.
I was 10.
Okay.
I mean,
We are looking for, and I pull out the Veo shard.
Gems? Crystals?
A bit like that, yes. Highly valuable, and they're said to be shards of the Veo. Or believed to be.
I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
old gods? Yeah.
Mhm.
Shards?
Yes. In it on their own.
Okay. And this has got to do with your bounty.
Only because I don't know if we're the only ones who are looking for them.
I see. Well, as members of the guild, of course you have access to guild resources, and I'd love to help you as much as possible. I'm not really familiar with any shards.
there is an auction.
You mentioned
coming.
that.
You know,
There's a crown that is being auctioned to our knowledge, and that crown.
No,
It's
that
not a
is
crown.
a different one.
What am I looking for?
That is
Earrings?
the crown of Baladesh we are in.
I primed you for that. I'm so sorry.
Earrings?
No,
Nope.
you don't know that they're set in any kind of specific jewelry. You just know that
We just know there's a shard here.
there's a shard being auctioned.
Oh, the auction is for the crown. No, the crown is by the king.
The
There's an
crown
auction
is
of
the king
crown.
of Baladesh,
There's an
yeah.
auction for the crystals, right? Okay.
Yeah.
there is a crystal that is on an auction in some form or fashion.
Great.
It
I
could be
say that
jewelry.
instead of what I just said. There's
Yeah,
no
for
crown
sure.
on auction.
There are often auctions in Gaffer, but there's a big one coming up.
Whole town's in an uproar about it.
That's true. I had already intended on attending myself.
The one that is on Hell's Day, Scorpion the 5th.
The 5th, yes. And it's a
Here
week from
is
tomorrow.
Is it really? 2 weeks before auction. Yep. Yeah. We got here 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Guys, this is why taking notes is important, so you can control F all of it. Okay. Yeah.
Here is another concern of mine. Well, firstly, two questions. One, knowing that there is a bounty on us, are we protected at least in Blue Orca territory from the other Blue Orca bounty hunters?
Pale Orca.
Pale Orca.
Probably. How is your bounty listed? For
I
what
would
crimes?
know. Yeah. And I give the,
Terrorism.
Terrorism.
I'll give like I tell him the exact wording because I'm sure that I've seen it many times.
Yeah, it's got a couple different ways it gets
Yeah.
displayed, but yeah. That's pretty heavy stuff.
We have some pretty powerful enemies.
Okay. You've done nothing but good by me. I've got no reason to disbelieve you. It's concerning, though. These kinds of charges aren't just levied at anyone. Global politic implications.
Yes.
But
They say we found a weapon, and we did find something, but it's
We were children. And we did not cause the incident that they actually
we weren't even there
say is the terrorism. We weren't even there.
until after.
make an impression.
Is this a diplomacy check?
It's a basic
believe
action.
so.
Make an impression.
Yep, got you. I forgot. Yep.
Should be at least.
Basic
Is this
Yeah.
collective or just the people who've been speaking?
If you'd like to aid, you can. If you have like a quick comment that you want to throw in right now.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't see. Is it exploration? Yeah,
so-
it's
Exploration.
I'm gonna use a
Not sure about
hero
that
point.
anymore.
No, wait. It's public. It's public. Okay.
It's not there. Wait, hold on.
It's
I see. It's
exploration.
under exploration.
It's the bottom. It's the in the second column on the bottom. Oh, I
Oof.
would. Yeah, I wouldn't. Sorry, I didn't realize that you wanted one to roll.
Yeah, no, anyone who was talking can. That's fine for both of you.
We can, we
Okay.
can,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
see making a
use
impression on mine.
You have to change to exploration in the middle, Jerry. There's encounter
Oh, you have
exploration
to
and
click on
downtime.
that. You click on exploration.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 6
So it's early.
failed.
God
So-
damn it.
It is early.
I'm gonna use a hero point for sure.
Okay.
One of us rolls well here. Damn it!
Ooh.
Wow.
What? What do you mean? What did
Onlookers.
Jerry roll?
I mean, I haven't rolled yet because I also have a +0 to this. I was like, I
just
have a
call it.
+0 to. I have
Just point
What?
for the fences.
Jonathan.
Yeah, just call
Jonathan, I will
Call it.
throw something through this screen at
Tell
you.
it.
Just call it. Okay. Right.
Jerry, at this point, I mean, you
There's nowhere
could
to
do
go
worse.
but up. AJ said there's nowhere to
But,
go but
like-
up.
Man,
okay.
We really can't. We really can't mess.
I mean,
with
I can.
We both just failed.
Hey, that is so much better.
Objectively higher than the
Yeah,
people who are
true.
trained in it. Okay.
Would-
Or-
Would
I'm
you
not
like to
trained
use a
I'm not
hero
trained.
point?
sure, I use a hero point.
You have to keep whatever you roll, right?
Yeah.
I was.
It's not like you take the higher.
That's correct.
I think the smolder gives us a circumstantial +1 here.
Oh, nope. Yep.
Ah,
So a 6, a 6,
It was
and a
not
5.
meant to be.
he
It's not
thinks we're
meant to be.
terrorists. This is great.
Vacuuming up those hero points.
Man, I hate
Sargent will say,
Wait a minute,
"You-
because there have been
You're
rolls
not-
and there are consequences for the rolls. So
Aw,
before,
sadness.
yeah, yeah, I know, but that's the way the game has to be played. If you could just jump in and rescue your friends at any moment, there would be no consequences.
Oh, there's a critical failure. Gotcha. Okay. Well.
Listen, this is. I need to think about this. I want to believe you. You've shown me that you're incredibly capable. I have no way of knowing if you were always as capable, maybe even as 10-year-olds. But neither here nor there whether you did it or not. A bounty like that holds a lot of weight. It carries a lot of gold. Like I said, I need to think. I hold you harbor no ill will. You've done me a big favor. You're in the guild. It might take some convincing for other guild members to leave the sizable gold that you represent potentially on the table. Can you give me a day or two?
More than anything, I wanted us to bring this to you instead of you to find out and have to figure this out.
I appreciate that. Do make sure you stop by the smithy on your way out. Collect your daggers so that you can indicate to anyone else that you are members of the guild. That might become even more critical.
David, one more thing. That was my first question. The second, have you seen a vulture?
Oh my god. this is the critical fail here. That's what happens when Oleander gets mad here. Like, ah! And walks out.
They would not be common in these parts.
I haven't.
If you do, just know that that is bad news.
I done forgot about them daggone vultures, I'll be honest with you.
I'll take that under consideration. Not really a superstitious type, but thank you, all of you. More if you'll hang back for just a moment.
Sure, boss.
So we leave.
He is giving you strong class dismissed vibes.
Yeah. I walk out and I look at Ollie and I say, if in the next... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Wait for him to put the headset back on. As we walk out, I say to Ollie, if in the next couple of days he calls in the bounty, that will not be good.
That's fair. But there are 2 ships and a whole fleet that never turned our bounty in. Would be quite upset to hear, I'm sure, when that happens.
Sure, it just be very interesting.
And if it comes down to that, I will let him know that as well. But I figured I'd keep that closer at least.
As the rest of you leave the office and more stays behind, I'm going to need, this is not a huge deal, I'm sure you could have assumed, but I'm not going to move you guys to a different channel for this, so just try not to metagame.
Can I deafen myself?
Sure.
I'll deafen myself and just give me the universal sign of you're done.
Yeah. I could deafen all of you. That would be...
You have that power.
Server deafen.
Goodbye, everybody. Make sure you mute people too.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Said everyone. That's everyone but you.
Looks
Okay.
like it. Yep.
As you stick around, the door closes behind you. What do you think?
You know, I can't lie to you. A couple of things they brought up in that conversation they hadn't necessarily come clean on. They did tell me there was a bounty.
Well,
They didn't tell me necessarily how bad it could have been.
yeah. Yeah. Not surprised.
But I will say, on their behalf, they would have had more than ample opportunity to get the hell out. Should they have wanted to.
Fair. But This is Gaffertown, a safe haven for criminals. They just happen to wind up in the most lawful district. I'll put out some feelers, do some research. Can you do me a favor and keep an eye on them?
Of course.
And Jovi's okay?
He's fine. Yeah, he'll be back in a day or two, maybe, max. He's
Okay.
fine. He just needed to get patched up.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh, that Max guy, he's done. Toast. Pile of goo.
I mean, all
don't
the
know if
better,
we want-
right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I just didn't know if we might want to like let them know, hey, like we've already got a target on our backs, maybe, but like, I don't know.
I mean,
You
it's
can
not
make
like we
that
can
call.
really make our relations with Blue Maw any worse.
Fair. Just thought you ought to know. They come calling. It wasn't a part of it. It wasn't anything I did.
I think we'll have a hard time proving that, but I also don't care what they think.
I think you should give him a solid shot, boss.
I'll do some research.
If yeah, no unsolicited opinion here. Okay.
Make an impression.
Okay. I'm not good at this either, but last ditch effort.
You do have the DC is not quite as strenuous for you because of his relationship with you.
Yep. Oh, basic actions. You're right. We have this thing. Make an impression. Roll it up. Okay.
All right. Good to know. And he dismisses you, and you'll leave the room and find the rest of the party out in the rest of the
Cool.
guild hall.
Awesome.
All right. I can't.
Oh,
Jerry.
we're back.
Jerry. Okay, thank you. As Moore exits from the office, the rest of you are still like on the stairs heading down into the main guild hall. Go ahead and pick up from there. Go ahead and pick up
So,
from there. Yeah.
now that we are, official members of this guild, I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing now other than waiting, but I would say the following. If anyone has any pent-up aggression, they're all fighting pits.
There's that.
That sounds great.
I thought the fighting pits were in areas that were not.
There are more than one. The ones here are the ones that you can't that are a little bit more safe, I believe. Apparently, if you go to the Carnival cruise, they
Territory. Carnival Cruise territory.
they
Apostrophe S. Crew apostrophe S.
You might have the audience hop in. There's no rules to this.
yeah, there are no rules, but here apparently there are rules. I'm just saying structure might be the better option in this situation.
At this
Just
point, as
throwing
you're
it out
making your
there.
way down the stairs, you can see down at the main guild hall, the doors fly open, and a man dressed relatively nicely, in what looks like a sailor's uniform, although it's ratty and around the edges. He's carrying a missive, and he comes rushing through the hall and up the stairs. Excuse me, and passes by you and like knocks before going right into David's office and closes the door behind him.
Did I
Who is that?
recognize that guy?
Yeah, you would recognize him as one of David's secretaries, runners,
Ah,
couriers.
yeah. That might not be good. We should stick around for a minute.
Several seconds later, the door to David's office slams open. I cannot fucking believe her.
Told you.
All right, we have to go.
wonder-
We have no choice. Oh, you guys are still here. Care for a field trip?
Where exactly?
This could be good. This could be really good
Will it
for all of us.
You know what? No, let's
owe
do it.
anything to you if we... No? Okay, let's go.
He begins
guess we're
walking down
following
the...
Dave.
Yeah, walking down this. Pulls on his big, like, long pea coat. Walks out the door. He's got a couple people trailing him in the guild, so you guys are kind of keeping up as well. He turns to Moore. So she wants a duel. The Red J Captain.
Oh.
Oh,
Cardinal Fluvian.
Fluvian.
I thought we were done with this.
I know. Well, she said some very unkind things about my mother.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they
Also-
need a new captain at this point.
I mean, I've been saying that for a while. Also, though, it's the fighting pits in Carnival.
Of course, of course. Why not? Why would it not be there?
This
sounds great.
This is an excellent opportunity. Get in there, show out a little bit, earn a little bit of reputation, blow some steam, and do some snooping around while we're there, since it's bound to be the location of the auction.
Spicy stuff indeed.
As
I
he's
just have to
striding
say-
through.
That the JRPG, like heavy metal techno music is on point right now.
As he's striding through Gaffer Town.
We have to
he's not
find the
keeping up.
trigger. The chrono trigger. That's a real line, guys.
They said the name of the game!
You have to find the justice.
This is an injustice!
Is that the name of the game in the game? As he begins to lead you through the streets and rope ladders and rope bridges and causeways of Gaffertown, you begin to reach the edges of Pale Orca territory, where you can see those flags everywhere, and you run through a little bit of a no man's land. Lots of like netting stretched out over large canals, and these rope bridges that tie together these masts across the canals. So you make your way into, across the way, everything is painted red. Not everything, but lots of things are painted red, and you can see the Red Jay. It looks like a North American blue jay, but substitute the blue for a red color. It's got the kind of white and black dapples. And all the while, it takes you about 20 minutes to take this whole journey. You're making your way through Red Jay territory. Red Jays are giving you like very weary, leery expressions, but they're not openly combative, because David is like marching with a purpose.
Posse.
Yeah, and he's got the 6 of you plus more and 2 like secretaries with him. He's just kind of like marching ahead, his peacoat kind of flaring out behind him. Shit. As he continues walking. Alex, can you run back and grab my spear? I completely forgot my spear.
Your spear?
Yes. More?
Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's not a euphemism. I really. Alex, yes, sir. I'll hustle. And he turns around and just like starts dashing back towards Pale Orca territory. As you reach the edge of the Red Jay territory and begin crossing over back onto some kind of mainland, you'll recall that Carnival is the only other territory that has any connection to real land. It's like silt and mud and marsh, but the rest of the crews are all exclusively out in the bay. They only have flotilla territory. So there is something to be said for Pale Orcas and Carnival being on opposite kind of spectrums and each controlling actual land trade routes. So begin to make your way back down onto like this spit of land out onto which you can see even more chaotic construction than anywhere else that you've seen in Gaffer Town. Truly devil-may-care architecture and carpentry, if you could call it carpentry. It looks goblin-made. Over the course of this kind of like march, if any of you have any roleplay or questions, I didn't want to like cut that off, but I want to kind of explain what was happening. So,
What exactly happens with the duel?
I mean, you know, what you'd expect.
1v1, mini v mini. Sorry, 1v1 or mini v mini.
I imagine it'll be, well, I don't know what her terms will be. Maybe 2 or 3.
It'll probably start as a 1v1.
She always does this shit.
So, gladiator, right? That sounds like fun. When you like win stuff, what do you get?
Reputation.
The other one dead. Not dead.
Reputation.
Not dead. We usually just knock him out.
There's
But
not
no
even
killing
like a
gaffers.
little pen or something that says like I won.
No, everyone will know that I won because they will have seen me win. Besides, we're really here to scout out the carnival hall.
In school we called this having street cred.
Who called it that?
Where did you go to school?
It may have been a Casabazor thing.
No, I called it that.
Where did we go to school?
You went to school
Would
in
you know if we
Casabazor,
told
but
you?
you're from Astropor?
No,
Yes.
it's a long story. Gwen, yes, kind of, sort of.
People move, you know. It's
Sure. People don't move to Astropor.
This is true. It's a long story that involved a child out of wedlock. That's all.
You get
I mean,
cancer.
you do if you have cancer.
Well,
I knew a guy.
You are a young adult. You know how much can happen in a lifespan of 20 years.
sure, true. So when we get there,
Ever?
don't antagonize anyone. We don't really want to.
Surgeon looks at Kajani.
A visible disappointment.
We don't really want to start any brawls outside of the arena.
Oh. Okay.
We need the terms in our favor.
Besides, like I said, we're here to scout out. Just to get a lay of the land.
You've said that, and now you said it more, and now I'm just going. Sergeant puts his shield up a little bit higher.
I mean, look, there's certain reasons I have interest in this auction. There's certain reasons that some of my crew members have interest in this auction. We'll leave it at that for now.
Seems like our interests are at least aligning in some ways.
Indeed. He kind of hovers at the last bridge before heading over into Carnival territory. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot my spear. That's gonna be really fun. And you can hear the sound of someone running behind him. Brings, ha! Perfect timing, Alex. He takes his spear. It's a relatively simple ebony wood, well polished, broad leaf spear. He kind of twirls it. Perfect. Stay close, walk with confidence. Try not to look like injured prey. He starts walking into.
Kidani kind of. Do we give you the impression of injured prey?
No, I give everyone this advice when going to Carnival.
Ah.
I know that you sent us looking for two.
Unagi.
Yeah, no. Nope. Undine is the word I wanted to say, I think.
Okay.
Have any been looking for us?
Any Undine?
Yeah. We were with two, and they were supposed to be our bodyguards here, and we kind of ditched them. I'm sure they're around somewhere. Spin and Sybil, if you know their names.
Oh, yeah, I know Sin and Sybil. Notorious smugglers. Haven't seen them.
Alright, cool. Just curious.
All right. And we're gonna take a brief break while I load this map to you guys, because I don't know how long it'll take. It's a big map. So I'm gonna
It's a
load
big
this
map.
preload scene.
In which case, I deliver you orange brain cell.
Does it have the brain cell right now?
No.
Oh.
As you can see, there is nothing behind those eyes.
Is there an overarching name for the elemental? If there is, I just don't know what it is. Like a Freet Orient.
Yeah, in like actual Pathfinder lore, it's Genie Ken. But
I did remember that.
in Mythonos lore, they're not really related to genies. They're the result of genetic tampering by the Veo. So I guess just like elemental Ken.
I do not regret spending the $6 for Path Builder, like full access.
Oh yeah, no, it's
It's good. Super useful tool.
Yep.
All right. And it says active, but it didn't bring you guys here.
I'm
It's
at
loading from the
93%.
87%.
Oh no.
85%.
I tried to remove all the extraneous stuff from this map too.
Here, I'll do the refresh test.
Oh no! It starts again.
Wait, Moraine made an impression? I didn't notice that.
I saw it too. Good, we're definitely got 21.
21.
Well, that's pretty good.
Man, double digits.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
too
crazy.
much about it.
Double digits.
That's crazy.
Double digits out of 6 rolls.
Hey, we had double digits one of those rolls.
And he re-rolled
And it was a
into
10.
single digit.
Yeah, his DC was lower as well because of his relationship with David. So I will tell you that his make an impression was a critical success by 1 point.
Don't recommend refreshing, everybody.
98%.
In fact, I am still on a full black screen about it.
Oh no.
Like you mean without, like, with the bar even?
Right. Here, I'll show you what I got.
Oh no.
Group shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot to rename the map.
Feel like I.
You've been here.
Okay.
I'm at 34% now.
But it feels like it's actually something. Like I could imagine that being a thing that some creature in some movie that I've seen. This is the noise they make when they talk. If you told me that a Jawa made that sound, I'd believe you.
Sure.
93.
I don't know where the party is. I made a mistake. Oh, you're flying. Jeez. Okay.
I'm not that kind of bird.
Me not that kind of orc. Somebody had to get it.
No. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. Well,
Wasn't
that's
me.
World of Warcraft. Yeah. Ye old WoW.
Yodi, wow.
Yay, Otto. Wow.
I will tell you. I even preloaded this scene. Devin.
I'm at 98.
I'm on 98, yeah.
Cool.
I
Devin,
should be here.
your character.
Yeah.
Your character should have.
It's so cute.
So cute. Your character should have this map's fog of war revealed, but just grayed out for you. Because you have been here before. So you could kind of help answer questions for the party.
When that happens.
Yeah.
I see lots of gray, but otherwise can kind of see what I can see, if that makes sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there, I still have fog.
Oh. Can you share your screen?
%.
I also 99.
I'm at 100 now, but it's still black. Never mind.
I am also at 100%, and it's still black. Aha, now I can say
We'll
never
put
mind.
you in like some of the basic public areas that you might have been through. And then back. Wow, that really did it for you. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. As David approaches, steps inside the Red J Guild Hall. Sorry, the Carnival Guild Hall. God, what a fucking wreck. No offense. No offense. I think it's this way.
Is someone going to control Vestrin?
Jace opens this door and you all walk into a dining room area, a guild hall area. It is realistically a wreck. There are people in here milling about, drinking heavily, playing card games. As David makes his way through to an open air courtyard.
Ooh.
And as you enter, you can see a couple of people already in the courtyard, like brawling.
Oh, I know what this map is. Okay. Taking way too long.
And there are people kind of lined up all around the outside area here cheering. As he walks in and kind of crosses his arms, you all can like be on top of each other here. This obviously your 5 foot square is, you don't need 5 feet per person, right? Outside of combat, so.
You mean I don't have a Captain America chest?
Tofros, are you going over to talk to
No.
Cardinal
Not
Fluvian?
what I was.
Oh, okay.
No, It's not what I was attempting to do.
Fezluin. Can't even remember my own names. Cardinal Fezluin. As Jace walks in, he kind of cuts a really stink eye over at this pirate-looking person on the way here. And also gives a deferential kind of polite nod to this person. As he whispers, Rylea Bavin. That'll be the Cardinals captain.
Can you say that one more time?
Rylea Bavin. Rylea Baven.
Her hat's fancier than mine.
Who? Oh, Cardinal?
Carnival.
I also have I have a pirate-ish hat.
Can
It's a
you-
wizard hat.
Can you spell the Cardinal's name again?
Yeah, the Cardinal's name is Fezlun. Fezlun.
Okay.
Jace doesn't even like engage her in any kind of conversation. There's so much stuff going on, jostling in the crowds as the man who is losing this fight very handily below is decked, and he falls over backwards into the pool of water. And the other man who's fighting is like standing over the pool waiting for him to get out so he can beat him up before he can really get his footing. But he doesn't surface. Oh, fucking hell. He jumps in. A couple seconds pass before he like comes up carrying the guy. He's like unconscious, bleeding down his face from his broken nose, and like slams him up onto the concrete, climbs up and starts like trying to administer first aid. Please don't fucking go. Please don't fucking haunt me. As he is trying to bring him back. A kind of mousy looking human runs forward. He's got a long coat. He pulls out a potion of healing from in his jacket. He seems to be an alchemist of some kind. He's like, step back, step. I yield. I yield. As both of them are now dragged off of the scene. As everyone cheers. And there's a bit of a lull between battles. I'm going to talk to Rylea. Make sure she knows that I am going to be participating. You lot try not to... Well, try not to get me in trouble. And David leaves you to your business.
So, trouble anyone?
I'd love to get
I
in some
mean,
trouble.
That would be better than standing around.
We should investigate. Hey, the crowd a little bit, you know? Come on, come on, come on. Ollie, you're good with talking. Let's go.
Lying.
He like grabs your
Okay.
hand and starts like pulling you like a kid pulling a parent.
Yeah, as the crowd kind of lulls around you, many of them often search to refill their ales or find something to eat in the interim as another fight is about to get started. What are you guys doing? How are you engaging?
Saradwin's gonna just start walking around where the people are not.
Yeah, I wanna. Can I make a Oh, what is? It wouldn't be like just a perception check, but like I wanna overhear conversation. I'm looking for like I'm obviously not a mention of an auction right out. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
a lot to expect, but you know.
The activity that you want to do here is gather information.
Okay.
I would like to try to identify potential Red J people who may potentially hop into a fight, just to know ahead of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. There are a couple of very obviously Red J agents in and amongst the crowd, watching the fights. Some of them closer to Fezluin. You do know that Red Jays do not highly value community and camaraderie. They value alpha mentality, survival of the fittest. So they aren't likely to come to one another's aid. But they might, you know. I mean, there's always in-group, out-group.
Do I see any contacts that I would have been in that I would regularly interface with?
You see people that you know. I wouldn't say anyone who's people you necessarily regularly interact
Right.
with. You know the bookie, a goblin walking around taking bets. He's calling out the situation for the next fight. Yeah, so canvas local markets, taverns, gathering places, attempt to specific individual or topic. Okay. Kijani. There's a lot of talk about this auction coming up. It's being hosted here by Rylea, but it is primarily sponsored by and is made up of mostly loot gained by Blue Maw Associates, looking to offload a bunch of property and liquidate, turn it into gold. Read into that what you will. But a number of other clans crews have taken advantage of the opportunity to draw the crowd and will be putting stuff up for auction. But many of the lots are owned by Blue Maw crew, and they're looking to sell. Kai, you find nothing of particular use in your search, unfortunately. It's not a critical failure. You don't. So to warn you, when you do a secret check like gather information, when you critically fail, you can learn false information. So this is just a regular failure. You don't manage to elicit any helpful information that the party didn't already have. So. As you're walking around more, the goblin that you had spoken, that you know about, the bookie, you can see him talking to another man, a carnival crew member. The carnival crew member. What do you mean? I don't care about your fucking cult. You have to fight. I don't have another volunteer. Oh, he gives you the heebie-jeebies, does he?
Sounds like a lot of excuses there, mate.
More. Looking for a fight?
Maybe. Who's up next? Shoot me straight. Who's next?
Ah, we found a bog zombie.
Oh. Huh. You know what?
I'll let you do
I
2v1.
might have 2v1. I might have just.
Where's
Crew for
Jovi?
you.
It's your second round?
He's a little bit indisposed at the moment. Unfortunately.
Ah, drank too much.
Yeah, man. Killer headache. I'll tell you what. Let me go talk to some of these guys. New guys in town. Pretty sharp. I bet I can get one to fight. Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes, you've got it. That's it, though.
All right, I understand. I'll come back to the group, whoever's still kind of huddled around, and pass this information. Like, okay, guys, have you ever heard of a bog zombie?
No.
No.
I explained to them what a bog zombie is.
Basically,
To the
someone
best of my knowledge.
someone who dies in the Glasslands sometimes can be taken over by a particularly voracious fungus that gets into its nervous system before it fully decays, starts replacing neural pathways.
Oh.
And
Dang.
can bring them, use them as corpses, shambling corpses. Think Last of Us.
Yeah, really, really nasty fuckers. Okay, but listen, hey, he's giving us a shot. He says we can 2v1. Somebody, come on, somebody.
I wish to fight this bog zombie.
Let's do it.
That comes
Hey,
up
you
just
know what,
as
Ali? If
this
you
is
want
just
to,
like, I want.
hey, you know what? You can have my spot. It's all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, take it. I get to fight here all the time.
Kai, we can test out. You remember that morning that we were practicing?
There were a number of them, but probably.
We can test out all forms.
The Iron Tiger technique.
No, it is called the Silver Raven, actually.
Oh, you see. So yours is about the thing that you do, and his is just because he's a bird.
What are you talking about?
That's ancestress.
That's
You-
fucked up.
Speciest.
Your name of this form doesn't actually include his form. It just his act. Well, I guess maybe his physical form, but I mean like, let's say what you were talking about with form.
It's
No,
because
I've
he
got the
moves
iron
fast.
fists, and he's got like a bird that he makes.
This is true. I flash forge a metal bird.
Yeah, see, this is what we all look like on the inside.
You're not real.
You're right.
Wait, what? I touch you. My hand goes into your portal area. Ah, I forgot about that.
Hey, you don't want to go in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there.
Non-Euclidean space.
Feels so weird. There's feathers.
Telling me.
You hear a call. Last call, more.
Okay.
Oh, okay, time to go, guys. Hey, if you want it, go for it.
Would someone be willing to bet on us? That could get us some extra money for the auction.
I give my platinum that I had to Ollie. Here, take this.
Easiest bedside place all week.
We have been so fully rested, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have, yeah.
100%. You should have rested overnight in camp.
I don't think I pressed the button. Okay.
Sid, if my let it be known that I don't know if I actually got the ghost touch stuff on my hand wraps, if that's an automatic thing that gets calculated.
No, you would have to move the rune over. You have to pay like a armor smith to move the rune to your hand wraps. So I don't think you've had the opportunity to do that as yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
This
want to
might
be
be
the
suboptimal.
teacher, did you check the homework yet guy, but I think we had to roll to see if we were well rested.
I'm fine
I
with you all
remember
being
correctly.
I'm fine with you all being
Okay.
full health and fully ready for this fight.
You know,
might
because
have-
it's a level
I
higher than
had
us,
to-
right?
Yeah, because he thought we were level
Heal
4,
myself.
right?
Yeah, that's why. Because we already have
Yeah.
disadvantage,
Yeah.
and it's only 2 of us, and it's a level 4 creature. Yeah.
You know what I really miss about like video game aspects of leveling up is like every time you find a new location, they're like you've experienced something new. You know, like this finding the Coliseum would have gotten us 15 points to get us to level 4.
Hey, it's okay. We're not the ones
You've
fighting
unlocked
it, so.
a new location.
You found
Yeah,
a
when
place.
you-
Here's the
If you guys beat the bog zombie, then everyone might level up.
You have to
No
beat the
pressure.
bog zombie though, and the bog zombie is a
before-
level 4
before-
creature.
You guys jump into this. I did forget to respond to Saradwin. What were you doing?
I was going to try to walk. This is the place where the auction's going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be held
Right.
here.
So I was going to try to walk around and play dumb, holding out a medic's baton, and like I'm looking for the people to heal, but
Okay.
really just trying to find open doors and like scope out the place.
You can
While the
100% do
promotion's
that.
going on.
There's no like unmanned places. There are like people just lounging about everywhere. It's like a frat house. There are drunkards and like high people everywhere. But you can certainly explore. I will say that like certain doors are locked. So like feel free to actually explore with your token.
Okay.
All right. Is this happening? Is the bog zombie happening?
Fight time?
I think so.
By time, by time.
I think so. All right. Ah, excellent. Any no rules against betting on yourself? Any takers? Got confidence?
Yeah, I have
Leander.
it. Yeah. I come up and put 2 platinum on the 2 of them.
Two
I
platinum on the combatants, not the bog zombie.
Yeah. Correct.
I'll
know
put
it's, like,
another
favoured.
platinum down on one.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll take that all day, every day. 3 platinum then. Tink, 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 tink. He writes it down.
I don't know. I don't know if you said 3 platinum or 3 platinum.
3 platinum.
I'll bet 13 silver pieces.
Fine. Don't normally
One
deal
lap.
in less than a gold. 13.
That is
Keep
more
track
than a
of
gold.
change. 13. Tink, 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 tink. Ready then?
I believe so.
All right. Yeah, help yourself to the arena. As you kind of lift over and drop down, you can see kind of over here off to the side, there's a caged off area with just like wooden slats basically, behind which there are a couple of like alchemists and medics. But otherwise, there's not like exits down here. There aren't doors that leave this area. You have just dropped into, in order to get out, you have to like climb out.
Where's the gate where the monster comes out of? Do you see?
You don't see any such gate, no.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you hear a couple people, and you hear the sound of rolling casters over the wooden slats, and you can see a cage up above on the balcony. They come around to about here, open the cage door, and kind of like tilt it up and drop the the bog zombie out, and it tumbles and lands flat. And stands up.
This reminds me of our first day in like Omu. Not Omu.
Yeah,
Cholt.
Chilt.
What a cutie.
Let the combat
cute hair.
begin. Rolling initiative?
The adventure begins.
It's not hair,
They
AJ.
were
Well, I guess it's kind of
always
hair.
Beside you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nerdy best friends.
And the DM to guide
Try
you.
and kill you. I went to Topgolf on Friday, and I hurt a lot.
Golf is a physical
Yeah.
sport.
My left arm and leg are what hurts. My right's fine.
Muscles you're not used to using.
What is this
The
thing
arm
that he's
looks like
surrounded by?
mine.
Oh, he has. I see.
Hot.
He has
He's got cheaty shit.
he has an ability
Understood.
called Icy.
Ice baby.
Ding 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 ding.
I'm gonna walk up to him and he's gonna like put his spores in my mouth.
Icy,
It's gonna be a bad time.
means that he makes a perception check to find a cold icy. Icy.
All right, so combat begin. Begin encounter. Go. Let's drop. Let's change the music.
I have my beginning actions. Channel element. I will then use metal carapace.
You surround yourself with metallic flakes like armor.
Which requires me to go in and change my.
Are you not making an attack as part of channel?
Oh, I am. Sorry. That is a thing. You're right. That is the thing I'm supposed to do. Okay. Mental blast 1 action. Go. 23 hits.
It does.
It is slashing. It is doing slashing damage.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to use Metal Carapace, which requires me to change armor that I'm wearing and also has me equipped. A shield. My last action will be to raise shield.
Okay.
And then I am done.
It says you're encumbered. Clumsy one.
Well, I shouldn't be clumsy one because I have to, because Metal Carapace doesn't immediately give you the armor and stuff on Foundry, at least in my experience. So I had to make an armor that is Metal Carapace and a shield.
Could you just remove the weight?
Yes.
Like, is that how that works?
It has bulk, but it has the bulk.
Yeah.
It has the same bulk that his armor already has, though.
Yeah.
There's something else. Oh, it's the shield probably that's causing you to be.
So I just need to make it negligible.
I don't.
Okay, I did that.
Okay.
I can write a feature for Metal Carapace.
Okay.
It's basically already written because it's in there's a couple other things that have it.
Hey
Okay.
Sid,
Yeah.
I found a staircase that goes up, but don't let me go back down. And now I'm stuck on the roof. Can you put me back?
On the roof.
I don't know how that happened.
AJ,
Sorry.
AJ, on your turn, I can give you an extra action, but just know that on your following turn, you'll have one less action.
That is perfectly fine, considering I will then be next to it, theoretically.
Okay. Okay, so I will end my turn, and as a reaction, I will give. Well, it's a reaction, right? Borrow time.
Yes, at the start of someone's turn.
Okay.
When someone's turn begins, you can use your reaction to give them.
Yeah. Okay. And I use my reaction to give Kai an extra action, so he'll have 4 on his turn.
Right. Well, action 1 is movement.
Yep, okay.
Action 2 is tiger stance. Action 3 is flurry of blows.
Okay. Get at him. That will miss.
That's sad. Okay, well, we go again. Alright. Well, we go again. Alright. I still have...
Wait, did you take your
that's
multiple
all.
attack
That's
penalty
it.
on your second?
Yeah.
Okay. You're supposed to, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Alright,
Three,
well...
three misses. You're actually
It is
pummeling the
early.
creature. You're pummeling the creature, but not in any kind of meaningful way. His body seems to bend and mush where you hit him. All right. It is his turn. He will open his mouth and exhume mushroom spores.
I knew this was happening.
I need 4. Let's see. Both of you to make, actually, both of you plus a lot of the audience and currently Oleander, to make fortitude saving throws.
I'm gonna use Charmed Life, which is flashy dodge, but for
What is that from?
the class B that I have now. It's
Yeah, okay.
Got that.
You said
sweet on Charmed
fortitude.
Life.
Fortitude save. Wow.
I have panache until the end of my next turn.
Oh yeah, watch out for that.
Oh, that's so cool. He can see Ceridwen because the creature has tremor sense, but there's lots of walls blocking the way. It's just cool how Foundry does shit. Sometimes. All right. Those of you who failed, that is Tofros and Kai, and much of the
yay.
audience, you can attempt at this point to hold your breath. Otherwise, the spores begin to fill your throat and you begin to choke.
So we can choose to
So
hold our
same,
breath?
same. Got it. I will hold my breath.
Yeah, you have to like hold your breath. So what's the timer on that? Let's see.
I will also hold my breath.
That's the right choice. Hold.
You know, hold your breath for a number of rounds equals a 5 plus your Constitution modifier. Reduce your remaining air by 1 round at the end of each of your turns, or by 2 if you attacked or cast any spells this turn.
Ooh.
You also lose 1 round worth of air each time you are critically hit or critically fail a save against a damaging effect. If you speak, including casting a spell, you lose all remaining air. When you, yeah.
Ah. That's it for his turn. This is Topros. So you have 5 plus your Constitution mod
He's got 4
to hold your breath. That's 9. But if you attack, you subtract 2. Is that right?
Subtract 1 for attack. No. Yep, that's right. 2 if you attacked or cast spells.
You
2
subtract
instead of
2.
1.
Correct. You subtract 1 at the end of your round, period.
Like,
Then if you attack, you subtract 2.
and if at any point in time we stop holding our breath, the spores
Will
going.
suffocate. Yeah.
No, if any point we stop holding our breath, like the spores are just here right now.
Yes. They are in an aura now.
Oh, do you know how big the aura is?
30 feet. No. I do.
Okay.
Hey Sid, I found another staircase that brought me to the roof, but it won't let me back down. Can you put it back on from inside the building, please?
I don't know how you keep doing
Very
that.
on the roof.
It's a separate
Again.
staircase. Thank you.
Saraduin's gonna be. So I will say,
Nope.
because I haven't been paying attention to you.
Flank him, Topharos.
That's the point. That's
Yeah.
the point. Don't
You-
penalize me for being good.
No. That's fine. That's
Topharos,
fine.
flank him.
Just know that like there's not a lot of snooping you can do. You can go almost everywhere here. No one's stopping you. But like if you start to try and poke through stuff, people will be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" But you can pretty much walk around everywhere. It's a great big open. Like I said, it's very much a frat house. You did it. None of the staircases work. Just stop trying them. So yeah,
spores in here.
Oh.
yeah, there are spores in here.
Sargent walks in, starts coughing, walks right back out. No.
Reach gives you 5 extra feet of range.
What? Reach? Yes.
Yeah.
Edge is like,
Oh,
please,
Lord.
to flank him.
You have to stop
I
moving.
yelled
here.
it twice and now I ping it a lot.
Okay.
Thanks.
While Tovros is thinking
We
about his
need
turn,
this.
I'm listening, but the rest of you, it's been like roughly 6 seconds of combat. I don't want to leave everybody else entirely disengaged from the game. Is there anything aside from Saraduin's roving of the area that you guys wanted?
Saratone's gonna ask best friend, hi, can I borrow a piece of paper, perhaps a spot of ink?
Paper's very expensive.
Gator's
It's
going
very
to-
worth it.
Are you going to return them? That's what I.
This is why we flank Topharos.
That is, in fact, yeah, flanky flank. For 10.
Jerry, you're up to your metal kineticist right now, right?
Yes, that's right.
Currently, yes.
Vestron will sigh. Fine. Here.
Thank you.
Don't you get something for your impulse function?
I do, but I've never been close enough for someone to attack me in
It's never
melee,
been
so
relevant?
it's never been relevant. I've never been close
It's
enough.
never
so-
been easier. Are you done
I'm
with your
done,
turn,
sorry.
Topros?
Yeah.
Okay. Kai.
Are you going to do it now?
Just heads
though?
up, Kai. You only have 2 actions. If he attacks me, he has hit me.
No, no.
Funnily
I
enough,
think
I'm going to attack the same number of times this turn that I did last.
Yeah, okay. Slowly, little blood.
Blah blah.
until the start of your turn, each time if you're choosing.
A 10 will hit.
I need him to
10 on
make
the
a
die
fortitude
for a
saving throw,
20
please.
will hit. He will make that fortitude saving throw.
It's okay. Never mind. Nothing happens.
He succeeds.
All right.
Takes that 7 points of damage.
He's gonna take some more.
Yeah, that hits also.
I don't know if it triggers twice. I don't think it does.
It does not. If you hit with either.
Yeah. All right.
Flanking
And
real good, guys.
second action. Oh, it was almost 19. That would have been fun. Okay.
Misses.
I can't end my turn because it's Tophoros' turn.
All right. He is going to look at his character sheet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, alright, so he's gonna attack Kai. With his fist.
What if he didn't?
He hits Kai. He will damage Kai.
This hits me. That's so dumb.
I'd
13.
like to get a second opinion.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. You also have now Bogrot, which is a disease. You can feel it kind of crawling up your skin. There are no ill effects on the first round. On his second turn, second action. Don't fucking. He is going to make another attack. This one at Tophoros. That will hit. Tophoros, you have a reaction to being hit?
I don't, but he takes 1 point of acid damage.
Okay. That will be 12 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And you also have Bogrot.
Okay.
Into the Bogrot Club.
Coming back around, Tophoros, top of the round. Sarah,
So I'm assuming.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm assuming I have 6 rounds of holding my breath left.
You had 9.
I attacked.
Sorry. Technically, you
So
should have
it's
made
if
that
you-
save again on your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Both of you can make that save again. Fortitude.
You reduced your total by 2, by the way. You reduce it by 1. If you attack, you reduce it by 2. And then if you cast a spell, I assume that has
Yeah.
level
So I
component,
was
then-
saying because I reduced it by 2 because I attacked, and then I reduced it by 1 at the start of my turn.
You
No,
actually
it's
just-
always at the end.
Okay.
Tophoros, you are inoculated to the
Okay.
DC's 19, guys. You are inoculated to the spores.
This is
and
bullying.
No longer have to make saves.
Okay. What I will do is, I don't know what Bogrot does, so just gonna go with the 2 action. Okay, that's not great.
That will miss. So
I will attack again with 1 action, but I'll use weapon infusion to make it agile.
okay. So you'll only have a -4 on this attack.
$23 hits.
Yeah.
Five points of damage. And I pass.
Okay, Kai. At the top of your turn, you can make that fortitude save again. Who do we have here?
We did it.
We did it, Reddit. Yeah, you are also inoculated to the spores. Is there someone under you, Kijani?
Sorry, what?
Is there a token underneath you?
Nope.
Why do you have a little stone ring and no one else does? I'm so confused.
Unless there's a character underneath me that I can control, but I don't think I can control anyone else.
Oh, maybe this is this update. Yeah, now it's gone. Huh, okay, cool.
Interesting. Okay, well, I know what my life is about, so, punch.
That will hit. A 10 on the die
Fortitude
does hit on when he is flanked, and you don't have multiple attack penalty. So yes, he will make a fortitude save. He will. What's the DC?
Would be 19. It said result failure with, and it's crossed out and says success by -4.
Ah, oh, because this is
Is he
a
immune to being stunned?
no. It's
Does it have
Is-
the
It's
mental trait?
incapacitate.
it has incapacitation trait. Stunning strike has incapacitation, which means that creatures of higher level than you are immune to any incapacitation traits. It's the way that the game balances.
They get one level of success higher on anything they roll against you.
I see. So he has a critical fail to regular fail, then.
Yeah, which he can't do on this. Oh, he could roll a 1.
That's great. That's great.
So, yeah, he is gonna take the damage.
He fucking better. Oh, that one didn't do nothing. Alright, I
No,
still have
miss.
2 of these actions left, so might as
Yes.
well, burn them while you got them. Alright, that's a crit miss. Woohoo.
Yeah, are you any good at
Okay,
deception? You could attempt to feint. I guess he's already
Yeah.
off guard to you. He's already off guard to you because you're
I mean,
flanking, so there's no point.
yeah, my deception's not great. What other types of combat actions are there out there?
You can
really
you can
none, right?
demoralize if you have intimidation proficiency. You can
He's-
Battle medicine if you're hurt.
battle medicine if you're hurt.
Yeah, I could try that. Yeah, I might as well instead of a -8. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
there's almost never any reason to take that.
Especially
Right,
on a
no,
higher.
I'm not targeting him. Let's be clear.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Did it.
It still is targeting him though, just so you know.
Alright, I finally did it.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna make that treat wounds check.
Yeah.
Are you an expert? Oh, you're not there yet. You're an expert. You guys aren't there yet.
We are. We could be.
That's a critical success.
I'm fine.
And so therefore you get 4d8.
I didn't need all that, but I will take it.
You fully top off. Get a second wind, if you will.
Wrong game.
Yeah.
In class.
And,
Yeah.
Oh, I have somehow undone my initiative.
You were at 21.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
I don't know.
Definitely was not. He was at 21, not 24. Okay.
Oh,
I think you just rolled me.
Yeah, I just rolled again. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Fine, anyone. Don't
Oh,
panic.
anyone? I am
Alright.
nothing but panicked.
Alright. At the end of each of your turns, the Bogrot does progress to its next level. So you will each take 11 points of poison damage. And, and become clumsy 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this guy is going to attack Tofros first. He does hit you.
I think I have a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 19 because I'm clumsy. Okay. Does this even matter though? I realize because I'm clumsy now.
Did you not raise your shield? Oh, that was round one. Just kidding.
That was round one.
Sarajin, what are you doing with your paper?
Sarajin in Elvish, using Elvish letters and Elvish numbers, is writing in shorthand. So he's saying 3 outdoor entrances, but like, you know, not writing out that like all the way, and 2 rooftop entrances.
Okay.
Theoretically, I don't know if they're real or not, but I went up the stairs and there was
Yeah,
you know,
they're there. Yeah.
and making notes of, I don't know, again, I'm assuming that what's here is real.
Yeah.
Making notes of people are sleeping, making notes of locked doors, and making notes of the little battle room that he found. It's like a bunch of armor and armory kind of deal.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where valuables might be stored. You know, assuming that's the locked doors, but just, again, not writing any full sentences or anything like that. And he's also writing down ways that Tofros could be better at what he's doing.
Okay.
Just
All right.
to throw off the scent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And he's drawn a picture of the battlefield too, where Tofros and Kai is.
What's your new armor class, Jerry?
It was 21. If I was not clumsy, I would have.
Yeah.
I think it would work a bit.
Okay. He does deal 13 points of bludgeoning damage to you. You can take that to your shield, I think.
I thought that was only if I shield blocked.
I thought you had reactive shield. Oh, reactive shield raises your shield.
Raises shield.
It isn't shield block because you don't have
Because shield
reactions.
block is a reaction, yeah.
Yeah. All right. 13. Slams into you. And then he will target. He's just kind of flailing about. He's going to target Kai with his second attack.
No.
He does, in fact, miss.
Haha.
He'll go again at Kai, having missed.
No.
Yeah, he misses again.
Haha.
Not super clever, this enemy. He seems to be thoroughly unconcerned with the fact that he's flanked. Top of the round.
Okay.
Let me say
I'm
Ollie and Kijani, more. Anything in particular that you're engaged in? Doesn't have to be an answer. Just
Nope.
No, not really.
all right. Awesome.
Moore
Maybe,
is gonna try to make it look like he has been drinking a lot more than he
Okay.
has
Yeah.
been.
Go ahead and roll me a lie. Basic action macro lie. Or performance, your choice.
That's the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
If I have the choice, I'm taking it.
Yeah. Performance is fine.
Taking a step back. I'll use my reaction to give myself an extra action. I'll take a step back. I'll use my second action to drink this elixir of life.
Yo, that was my next turn too.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, Moore's got like a cup in his hand, and he's getting a little bit belligerent.
Got it.
That was a good roll.
That was a good roll. Let's go ahead and give yourself that 23 points of healing. You also have a +1 item bonus. Saving throws against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's helpful. Great. And then I'm going to use my last 2 action. I'm going to use a free action to do weapon infusion to give my elemental blast reach,
Okay.
and then use my remaining 2 actions to elemental blast.
Okay. Worth noting, and I'm sure you know this, that you will not provide flanking for Kai because you won't have the reach trait when it comes around to his turn.
I'll have you know that I have hit almost all of my hits because of flanking.
It's like your elemental blast only has reach for this turn while you give it that.
You're right.
So because you stepped up, which I'm not saying is a bad move, I'm just saying that
I will not be
Okay.
upset with you either way.
I
but I
just
also
didn't
might be
want to
lying
get
to you.
hit again because my health was. I was at death's door before I took this potion.
I would rather you be alive than me do well.
Okay.
Now that's a true friend right there.
25.
25 hits.
9 points of damage.
You slice into him, his skin kind of like parts, and there's just like this almost spongy mushroom-like flesh that is exposed, having replaced his muscles, and it kind of just like splits apart. It almost looks like if you cut into the top of like a dough that's rising. It's just like bubbly and kind of expanding when the pressure is released.
Fantastic. I believe that is all for my turn.
Great. Make a fortitude saving throw against Bogrot.
Oh. Sure. Oh, Bogrot's a disease or poison, right?
Yes. So you will get a plus
I rolled
one
a
to that.
I rolled a 20, not a 19.
A 20 is the difficulty class.
Great, great, great,
What an excellent use of that elixir.
To
Great.
reduce
great.
to
timing
reduce your
on
stage to
that.
stage 1. You are a carrier now. of
Great.
Bogrot.
Okay. So I'm no longer clumsy?
That's right.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. When? What, sorry. Weapon damage die go up when you have a... What type of rune?
No. Oh, the number of die?
Yeah.
Striking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not the die size.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I meant number of... Okay.
Striking, which I think is level 5 automatic. 4.
Okay.
You guys could be
Great.
there. If you
Sid,
survive this fight.
Sid,
Oh, I have a thing that I want to do. I'll be helping people who are infected with Bogrot get away from the. That's what I'm doing in this fight. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
Shit. Yeah, I can say it's like, oh, that was
Trying to
like that.
avoid spreading a venereal disease. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a hero point. I want a new one.
Okay. Yeah, you missed that one by 7, so
Yeah, I missed that one too.
yeah.
Did you know that if I had flanking, I would have hit?
Yeah, I did know that.
I'm glad you did.
I can see that. Yep. That's a natural 1.
Yep. That feels pretty good.
Do you know that you had flanking you wouldn't hit?
I
Not on that one.
did know that. All right. Well, bucket we ball. Huh.
Yeah. Highly unlikely
Uh-huh.
that minus 12.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. And I guess I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna make a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, but I still have a whole action left, so I'm considering using my elixir of life now.
Yeah. I think that Jerry rolled pretty well. I don't think that. What did he get? 23.
I rolled a
You got a lot
I
of
rolled, I rolled a
healing.
20.
23 is
Oh,
not
for the
common.
heal- oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
on 3d6. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 6, 5, and a 6. So
right. The
I
average
think
is what,
I'll
16.
still get
so,
good out of that.
Yeah.
All right, we go.
Also,
Oh, I accidentally targeted our friend here.
yeah, that's fine.
15.5.
Rules.
So I should be back up to top now, I think. That's math, yeah. Full.
Can you, hey Will,
Mm-hmm.
can you look up the rules on drinking a potion?
So I think I know what you're asking.
Is it two
You-
actions, one to get it out of your bag
would-
and then one to drink it?
Yeah.
All right, will you find that written down for me?
Uh,
It should be in archive somewhere. I just want to be 100% sure. I'm fine to play this the way it is.
Yeah, to be clear, I would have much rather done
Done
the
both of
potion
those
instead
than
of a minus
a
12
minus 12 to hit.
attack.
For sure. I know.
So-
Yeah, I know. I just want to be sure that we're doing it right because
Yeah, because I also only took one action. I think. Now
I
I
know.
think about it.
so you're back up
Yeah.
17 and you
Good
have
call
a
out.
you have a +1
Item bonus.
item bonus.
Do this fortitude save that I've got to do.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh,
You know how
no.
last time I missed it by 1?
You do have a hero point.
Yeah, my evergreen.
It's still
Also,
early.
if I reroll, I mean, like, I can. I don't know what's coming next. But like,
If you if you don't succeed on this, you will stay at stage 2 and you'll take another 3d6 poison damage right now. Which is what you just spent your elixir of life basically recovering.
yeah, fuck it. It's not gonna matter. I'm still gonna fucking fail.
Aw, buddy, don't be so pessimistic.
Told you.
Oh.
Just go ahead and give me that damage. I'm gonna continue my suffering of scooping out these dirty litter boxes.
Alright, 14 points of poison damage.
I'll get that in just a
I
sec.
got it. I got it for you.
You're very kind.
Oh, so kind. And that brings us to the Bog Zombie's turn. Bog Zombie's going to take a swing at Kai. And miss. Wow. With his full bonus, he misses.
Yeah, that's right, he will.
He'll take a step towards Topharos. And attempt to hit him. Succeeding with a 22.
Reactive shield.
What does that bring your armor?
Never
class
mind,
up to
it puts-
21.
It meets it, beats it, right?
need to
Oh, so it doesn't matter. So it put it at 22 anyway. Okay.
Yes, in this case. Yep. So he will roll damage, dealing 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you. His massive fist collides with your body. You can actually feel his radius and ulna snap inside his limb as it kind of cracks over your shoulder. He doesn't seem to mind at all. His body just like begins to kind of re-support the arm with the fungusy flesh inside.
That's disgusting.
That will be it for his turn, bringing us back to Topharos. There are cries and cheers from the audience.
Let's see. I only have 2 actions this turn. So I'll use a 2-action elemental blast.
Okay.
A 20 misses. I guess his AC was like 21.
AC is 21.
Okay,
Yeah. And you're not flanking right now.
correct. I will be done.
Yikes. All right, Kai.
Did he take damage when he hit you?
He did not. He took 1 point of acid damage.
All right, I'll deduct that.
Oh, sorry, I was tying up trash bag.
It's okay.
Okay. Yay! Flank time.
Now he is flanked. Yes.
On the chance of a nat 1, does he potentially get stunned 1?
Oh yeah.
Like, is that considered a crit fail still? I'm a fish for that shit.
Yeah. If he rolls a natural 1, it should be a
It both raises and lowers.
yeah. But no, he succeeds.
Okay, well,
Your class
Number
DC is
2.
also based on your dexterity, so being clumsy
hey,
reduces
look at
your
that off guard.
DC. Ah, but that will hit.
Okay, that's 2 actions. Third action, the YOLO strike.
You do have another way to heal.
What is that?
The healer's gloves has a action as well. It might be 2 actions though to do it. I don't remember. It gives you an item
Oh,
bonus.
these
It's a
clean
one-action
white gloves
healer's
and
touch.
resistant blood.
Yeah.
Even when you
Yeah, so it's got a passive bonus to your medicine checks. It's also got a once a day, like lay on
yeah,
hands
you can see
feature.
restoring 2d6 plus 7 hit points to that creature. Yeah. I'd like to undo my YOLO punch.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna give that to myself, not him, like I targeted him about it.
Yeah. Okay. So you restore 13 hit points. He's a rubber band
I
man
am.
today.
Ugh. Okay. Whew.
Yep.
Now I'm done, and now I'll make a fortitude save.
You will.
I still have my +1 item bonus.
You do? That is a 10-minute effect.
Oh.
Will
How
not
much
do
am I taking?
3d6, which is a total of 9.
That's pretty good. We like 9.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I did that to Topros on accident.
Oh, oops.
I undid. Okay, it's all better. No, okay, we'll do it. Do it now too. Oh, because I have Topros targeted. Kai damage. Nope, that happened to Topros again. Oh well. Just reduced by 9. Okay. Alright, that brings us to the Bog Zombie's turn. He is going to attack each of you once. Rolls. He hits Kai for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Relatively low, honestly.
Okay.
He'll target Topros. And miss.
Great.
Target
Great.
Topros again. And miss.
Great.
Top of the round, Topros.
Okay. So I found out there's a thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I think this is how it works. Okay. I'm going to cast a spell
Okay.
because I have a Gate Attenuator. Gate Attenuator allows you to cast an elemental spell, and for the metal Gate Attenuator, I get to cast Thunder Strike.
Oh. Okay.
So I flash forge a lightning rod
All right.
that I throw into the sky, and Thunder Strike. It has to make a DC 17. No, what is my class DC? Which I don't know. There's that question. I should know this, but
Why does Gate Attenuator not actually give you the spell?
It's at the bottom of your all of your abilities and stuff like that. That page. It's at the bottom of that. The class DC.
the feats where the feats are.
Proficiency.
No, like
The
your
hand.
medicine checks. Your
Oh, gotcha.
19.
Class D is 19. So okay. I was using my reaction to give myself an extra action.
Okay. So that's two
This
actions
takes
to
two
cast
yeah.
this, and he is going to make a
Reflex save.
reflex saving throw. Oh, it was almost a natural one. He will succeed, regular success, so he takes half damage.
Okay, at any target where the... Oh no, that must be specifically if the person is made of metal. Target wearing metal armor or made of metal takes a milestone circumstance save, and if yes, that's okay. So he takes, this is half of 1d12 plus 1d4.
Yeah, what are those types? What are those damage types?
The d12 is electricity and the d4 is sonic.
Okay. Three. And 3.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my other 2 actions to elemental blast.
Okay. 2 action, elemental blast, melee range.
And he's off
He is
guard.
flanked. That's right.
Okay. Are you serious? Why? Okay.
Do you want to use your
And
hero point?
I don't have any left.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Kai. As Topher summons a bolt of lightning, tries to hit him with his elemental blast, but the monster seems to be uncannily dexterous, dodging out of the way, still reeling from the lightning blast. Kind of got him pegged here in the corner, though.
I bet you're never gonna guess what I'm gonna do.
I bet you're gonna flurry of blows.
Good guess.
That will hit.
I'm gonna fish for that nat 1, please.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
He does not roll a natural one.
Okay. Well, he takes 3 points of damage.
Well, but he did roll a failure. Does that matter?
On what?
Oh yeah, it does say failure. Like in the chat.
Why would that be a
Save. Oh, he did roll a 1. I must have seen your dice. Yeah, no, it says the
Yeah.
d20. I must have seen your
That is-
die. You
what
rolled
happened.
13 on your next hit. That's what I was
Oh,
looking at.
yeah.
That's 8. I thought he rolled an 8. Yeah, he rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
So it's a regular failure. So he is
Hell
stunned
yeah.
1 until he's stunned 1.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I don't have anything this time. I know for factuals, so we'll throw the YOLO, which was almost a nat 20 on the die.
Yeah, that will critically miss.
But
Yep.
That's 2 actions. Fuck it.
Miss.
Pretty good for all that negativity. Okay.
Yep. He will spend an action to move here and target Chakai with his fist. He will hit. And do. Oh, at the end of your turn, Kai, make that fortitude save.
Great point. I forgot to give my +1. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, so you'll take some poison damage from that. 7 points of poison damage from that.
That's fantastic news.
And then 14 points of bludgeoning damage from this turn as he attacks you. Oh, Kai's down.
Oh no.
Ugh. Oh, it gave me the dead condition?
No. You shouldn't be dead.
Well, it sure says I am.
Not dead yet.
No, it just says you're dead.
Dying.
You don't
Dying.
have
Okay.
I see.
Dying 1.
Yeah, it
okay.
is. It is the dying condition. I am sorry. I hover over my token and it
It
says,
says
dead.
dead.
Yeah. I see that. All right. You
That
have the
stressed me
dying
out.
Condition. I can see how that would. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. All right.
And he begins to lean over and try and get his little spores into your corpse.
Not a corpse yet.
That's right. Not just yet. Almost.
That's all he can do because of the stunned condition. So
Thank
it's going
God.
to be Tovros' turn.
What can I do?
You
Hit him.
could do something really big.
Will know
You know
something
something
I don't.
Do I not know something?
Nope. You have a 3 action. I just remember the things that you can do. You
Oh,
don't
but
really
I have to target 3 different targets,
Oh,
though.
target 3 different
That's
things.
the problem.
I forgot it was 3 targets.
It is for more than one enemy.
Target random
Alright.
people in the crowd. Do it.
So,
Become the terrorists they want us to be.
If you only hit him, though, is it more? Would it be more damage than? I don't remember what the damage is on it.
this is a good question. Let's see. Well, potentially more damage.
It's like Sid already said that I can do a 2-action blazing bolt to do the extra damage, but only target one thing. So I think there's precedent for that. If you
Yeah, for sure.
You send 3 things out. They just hit like objects.
Yeah, I'm doing the math because that attack will do 4d4. Right now, if I were to elemental blast, it would do 1d8 plus 4. So I think that elemental blast would do more damage if it hits.
That makes sense because of how things work.
Yeah. 2 action, range elemental blast. I will use weapon infusion to give it propulsive, which will add half of my strength modifier.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens. 19.
Yeah, that will hit.
You mean 29?
Yep. Sorry, I was
Welcome.
saying what's on the die. My bad. 9 damage.
All right.
He's still a death sword. Okay. That's all I can do for my turn.
All right. Kai.
Flat D20.
Yeah. If you open your character sheet up on the left, there should be a recovery check option next to your dying condition.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's great news.
Doesn't that do something very specific?
Yeah. Let's look that up.
It's about time I had a good roll. Shit.
You reduce your dying value by 2.
That is indeed what it says in the chat, so I guess that makes sense.
Stable and wounded, I think, would be what that
No.
means.
Nothing.
He'll be wounded. He'll be wounded when. Well,
yeah.
yeah. So
Sorry. Yeah. You're unconscious. You're no longer dying. You're wounded.
You're not dying. You're just 0 hit points.
0 hit points. Unconscious. Yes.
Item 00Z doesn't exist. Panic.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I removed the dying condition and then it yelled at me and everything got weird.
Oh, I
So-
have removed it. So
Oh,
that's
I see. Ah,
Okay.
all right. Excellent. Well, I mean, or something.
many better than the alternatives.
It becomes his turn. He will stride over to Topharos, do a quick target, and attack with his strike, his fisty boys. He succeeds on that strike.
I will raise shield.
Okay.
I will raise shield, which will make my thing 22, so it doesn't hit.
That's true. That's true in this case. You can reactively
session
raise
where
your shield. And
Session
does
where, like,
miss.
my archetype is something I can use.
And then he will roll again. Missing on his second attack, and he used his
Right.
stride to get over here, so he's all out of
Right.
actions on this turn.
Right.
Brings us to Topharos at the top of the round.
Using my reaction to give myself an extra action.
You can't. You used
Why?
your reaction to shield block. You
I
used
did.
your reaction
I got.
to raise shield.
Yep.
Do I not gain my
It's turn
reactions
again.
at the start of my turn? It's start of the round, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just
So-
feels bad because it just happened, but that's
Yeah.
how it works. There aren't many people, so you don't know, and you notice it way more.
And I
That's
can't.
what happened.
I couldn't have borrowed time last turn anyway because I only had 2 actions anyway. I wouldn't have. I hadn't used my
Yeah,
reaction.
I guess you do gain the reaction back at the same time that you could use the reaction. It's like upkeep. It's on the stack. Sure, that's fine. Okay. Continue. Continue.
Don't tell me that Topharos is a blue player now because the DM gave
Well, there's a
him the
homebrew.
ability
There's
to
a
be able to-
homebrew ability, and I didn't know how that worked because I wrote the rules on when you can spend it. I don't think there's other things in the game that say you can react when a creature's turn begins. So I don't know that that was intentional
Oh.
interaction.
If you want it to be a reaction, then yeah, there is a. It could be a free action with that being that, but that makes it a free action instead. So.
Okay, that hits with a 25.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah.
Just 7 damage.
Just 7 damage. Yep.
I'm then gonna use. I'm going to use weapon infusion
Okay.
to
Keep your weapon
make
agile.
agile, and I'm going to use another 2 actions to try to
Okay.
hit.
Call it.
Call it? I
Call
you
it.
say this. I'm calling a natural 20. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. At least not for me. Okay, so let's see.
I know it is early,
Yep, miss.
You could use your hero point.
I end my turn.
Okay, all right. Brings us around to the Bog Zombie's turn. He's gonna triple attack Topharos. Naturally. That will hit. Oh, maximum damage.
17.
Yes.
Oh, you don't have a reaction anymore. Never mind.
Correct.
He is going to next attack
I
Topharos.
think he's gonna miss each time.
That will hit.
Hits. It's not a big game.
Yeah, I think so.
Goodbye, everyone.
He does take 2 damage over those 2
It
hits.
does take 2 damage. Question: wait, did he?
I
Was he
was so happy this is how this happens.
Did he have? Did he
I
have
was
1
thinking
hit
about
point
this.
left? Did he have 1 hit point left?
He had 1 or
Because
2.
dog.
He had 1 or 2. That matters.
He has 2 hit points left.
I mean,
So-
by definition.
So when he
Everybody
hits you,
dies.
when he hits you with this last one, which I'll roll. I don't think he can roll under 7 because it's 2d6 plus 5. So he will knock you out. 9. And he will also drop to 0 hit points because of acid damage at the same time.
Is this the first time that we have a draw in this?
As the 3 of you drop, the crowd is looking around. Everybody goes quiet. It's like, what?
There's like one guy in that back. Like, what the fuck? It actually worked this time.
Yeah, one
Well-
guy had bet on a draw, and he's like,
Has never seen it. It's just funny. It's not a lot of money on it, but
like
he
a
had-
drunkard. It's quite a
Yeah.
bit of money.
Oh, yeah, no, he didn't
Seraphim-
put a lot of money on it. But
Oh, yeah.
But it, the
Serafin jumps down.
There are already people rushing out as well, but yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
too freaking late. And is casting. First of all, he casts Stabilize on both of them, and then he casts a second 2-action heal on each of them.
Yeah, that's great news.
Okay, okay.
So that goes to Topharos.
All right.
I mean, if this were Magic the Gathering rules, the trigger would be
And
on
that
the
goes to
stack that
Shokai.
he would take damage prior to me taking damage.
Yes, but it's not Magic the
Technically-
Gathering rules, is it?
Technically, so
I got the 9.
You got the 9.
Oh, I can see. What?
All right. Yep. So that will end the encounter
that's funny.
at a dead
Really?
draw.
I am standing up.
You have the wounded condition as well. There.
Yeah.
Topharos.
Do I still have
Yeah.
the ouch disease?
Wait, okay. You were-
Did you have a turn in between?
Yeah.
he did.
You skipped it one time.
Go ahead and
Once
roll.
times.
Go ahead and roll a fortitude saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
he's saying whether or not you would been. Oh, he wouldn't be dead though, would he?
Well, we're gonna see.
He would have gone to dying. He'll go to dying 2 when
Yeah.
he went able to not.
Because I was stable and wounded, and then so that puts me at dying 2, taking damage. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm at
So
dying
you-
2,
You would be at dying 1.
and
'Cause you.
Started dying
Oh.
1.
don't I start at dying 1 because I'm wounded 1?
You would
Yes.
start at dying 2 because you're wounded 1 because you already.
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm
You were
sorry.
dying. You were dying
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I mean. Is like
Yeah.
instead of starting at 0 and adding 1, I am starting at 1 and adding 1.
Yeah. Okay.
We're saying the same thing, saying it differently.
And that's about when Ceridwen jumps down and casts Stabilize on you. and then goes through that whole rigmarole and does the healing. So you'll wind up being fine. But you are
But wounded 2.
yes, wounded 2.
Oops, I put myself to wounded 3 accidentally. Let me fix it. I fixed it.
And you are a
Still
I think you
infected
still
with
have
disease.
yeah, you're still infected by the disease.
Any disease helpers? I'll make a fortitude save as somebody hopefully comes to fucking help me.
I can do treat wounds has a treat disease thing.
I
Right?
am immune to treat wounds currently. Unless battle medicine and treat wounds
They are
aren't the
separate.
same.
They're tracked separately.
Okay.
But
In which
treat
case,
wounds takes
fucking
10
hell.
minutes.
That's fair and true. I
Could
failed my
I-
fortitude save.
Could I, as a spectator, know what is happening? Have I seen Bogrot?
Yeah, for sure. And as I said, there are people rushing out onto the field as well.
Okay.
They definitely don't want anyone to die. Like that's the rule of
Okay,
Gaffer.
yeah. More from the sidelines is going to begin like belligerently yelling at them, like, "You fuckers! Like, you know what you got to do? Get in there!"
The alchemist guy comes rushing in.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he
That's
has
what I'm looking
he has a vial full of a milky white sappy substance that smells very strongly of bubblegum. And he just starts slathering it across your beak so that you're inhaling it constantly.
Yeah, alright.
It's very unpleasant, but it does stop the progression of this disease. He looks over at Topharos and then, just to be sure, starts slapping on Topharos's face as well, underneath his nose and upper lip, just like putting his hands all over you. And you are no longer a carrier, stage 1 carrier of Bogrot. Both of you are cured of that. And I declare the match a draw!
So that was fun.
I had a great time.
You're both idiots.
But we did not
No,
lose.
you. Technically,
Didn't
both,
win, though.
all 3 of us lost.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
I would
that's-
say that most certainly I learned something from this experience.
Yeah,
What
I
is
feel
that?
much more experienced.
That Bogrot is not fun. Neither is spores that shoot from the mouth of a bog zombie.
Did you think that they would be fun?
You know, fighting can be fun.
That is
That's
true.
not what I asked you. Did you think that spores coming from the mouth of a rot zombie
Well,
would
I
be
didn't-
fun
I
specifically?
didn't know. I didn't know that he would spew the spores. I'm just saying, we now know that
Look, everyone has their kinks.
I wouldn't bring that into it.
Sarah
I
Jane
have
looked
this kink.
really confused up
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I see that from Tippy up.
Yeah, so this was an extreme encounter. This was
Hell yeah.
an enemy that is 2 levels higher than the party and only a 2-person party instead of 4. So that would normally net you 120 experience points. Because you did not technically defeat the enemy.
We did defeat the enemy.
Is it dead?
The enemy was defeated.
Is it dead? Are we alive? Hmm?
I
We
will
defeated the enemy.
instead award each of you 40 experience points.
Okay. I will accept that.
And by
This
each of you,
time,
I do mean
it-
the whole party.
I understand.
So.
I suppose that will be sufficient.
Everybody will level up.
We should all be at 25.
25
Oh,
new
experience.
experience points. Yes.
Except for Devin, he's at 15.
No, I put Devin. I put more at the same level as everyone.
Oh, I thought you specifically said earlier that he was 10 lower than us. You may have said that as a joke.
Oh yeah, that would be. That's true. Yeah. And you will all now reach level 4. We will we will pause. Normally you wouldn't level up until you long rest, technically. But because I need for you all to be at level 4 for the stuff that I have planned in the rest of this social / combat / engaging encounter, we will actually spend time either right now or at the beginning of next session making sure everyone is at level 4 before continuing on table. So I'm happy to hang out for a bit and help you guys answer questions, do level up stuff. If you don't have time to chill right now, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. We can find some time this week or wait until next Sunday to do it. But yeah, so let me go ahead and close out Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
Hasta la vista.
So this VOD's gonna be weird because I didn't turn on the chat view the whole time. It's just our faces. There's no map, no characters. It's okay. Theater of mind.